feeling like then, not giving a damn who sees me. So on, and I didn't have you sitting at all. Now I was supposed to record this using. Let's try this again. Yeah. How you doing? Trading with Sunny. Welcome back to another episode. Just kidding. This is the first one. Yeah. Had a great trading sessions this past week. I had so much clarity, more clarity than I've had in my years of trading. So I wanted to document this a little bit and really just explain what I saw. And one of the number one things that I'll say right now for any trader out there, traders, or anybody looking to get into trading, and really just life. But when it comes to being able to see and read the markets, allow the market to unfold to you, allow it to tell its story, and to become clear. A lot of times things will be crazy, and in the past, I've seen things go crazy or creating structure that I didn't quite understand, and just tried to enter off the fact that it's doing something. But it's super important to just let it be clear to you when it's your time and when it's your setup, it will show itself, it'll reveal itself. This week was a great week for emotions, my analyzations, and execution. So I wanted to show what that looks like, um and really just show how I'm beginning to align, or how aligned I am with the process. And really, if you follow the process, it'll lead you to the profits. So here we go. All right, perfect. All right, so here we go. So this session, I did the Tokyo session. Lately, I've been finding more success with understanding the market and following my plan with trading the Sydney Tokyo session. Sometimes a little bit into London, but not really actually. London was the previous session I used to trade. That and then a little bit of New York. New York has been a little nice this week too. So this was the Tokyo session on Thursday, December 4th, 2025. So I noticed, so when market opened, we opened bearish, came back up to this zone. Came back up to this zone where the previous change of character started. Change of character is just a market shift to where we can kind of say, okay, a minor, or it could be major too. We're seeing that shift in the market to where it was once bearish, now it's bullish. So anyway, we opened bearish in this session. It went back up. So we can see the last change of character was bullish. We get another change of character. So this is bearish. So this is when it opened. We get a little pullback, and then it goes back up to that, retest this zone. So it retests this demand zone up here. We get another bearish. We get some bearish candles here. We get a break of structure. Beautiful. We want to see a break of structure, a bearish break of structure. Well, I, at this point, didn't anticipate anything because I've learned to, like I said, allow the market to reveal itself to you. Allow it to play out. Don't place your bias on the market. So at this point, seeing that, I'm like, okay, the market is now full of sellers. Looks like we want to go down. Okay, basically. So after that, so we got a change of character showing us that the market's bearish on the 5-minute. And then we get a pullback and we get a break of structure. We get a bearish break of structure. At that point, that's my confirmation of saying like, hey, it's go time. It wants to fall some more. We got some sellers in here. So we get a pullback. It then creates this supply zone right here. And excuse me, I think I said demand earlier up here. This other supply zone. We get one here, and the supply zone is gonna be the last bullish candle. Since this is a bearish structure, we're selling, we're looking for a sell. So it's the last bullish candle because that's in a sense where the last bit that's where the sellers really stepped in, where they were the heaviest at that price. So I mark up that zone. When I was watching this, I just entered at that point. But we also got a retest to that zone, so this could have been an entry candle as well. I saw it drop. Beautiful, beautiful trade. It starts bouncing, and I'm like, okay. Now I was pretty mindful. I not me stuttering. But I was mindful of this fair value gap. There was one right here. So on the 5 minute, this candle right here, I saw that once it entered this fair value gap, we started getting some resistance. We started getting some pullback. I'm like, okay, so we might have some buyers back in the market. So we get a huge bullish candle here. I mean, you know, compared to those, that's reversing. So once I started doing this, I was like, all right, I'm out. I'm pretty much exiting this trade right here. I see it wants to react. No need to see the rest of this horror movie with it giving me, you know, pulling back to my entry zone. So I exit the trade. I see this huge candle confirmation. All right, the buyers are there. But let's see. So I'm watching it play out, watch it play out. It goes back and retests that zone. And really, this could have been a quick scout. You know, I would get out around here because this you know, that demand zone is active, as you can see. But we get a retest. So we get a retest of that. It falls again. I'm like, interesting. So I'm just watching. It slowly stops right here. We get some resistance at this demand zone. So let me mark that up really quick. All right. Bow. So we get some resistance at this demand zone. So the demand zone, that's going to be our last bearish candle, you know, if we are looking at buys, right? So technically this could have been an entry, and I did see this, but I was like, I'm working on being more patient and allowing the market to, you know, further reveal versus just kind of entering. But my brain, you know, I did have like a little indicator in my head, like, with, you know, with that showing me that it's retesting this area, but you know, this could be a buy, but I'm going to let the market play out. So I watched it. We get a change of character. This is what I look for. I'm like, yes, okay, beautiful. We get a change of character. We get a pullback. It pushes back up, and then it pulls back again. Now, in my head, I was like, so I would enter here at this change of character. Or sorry, it depends. If I'm watching and I see it do that, I'll enter right there. But I saw that the pullback, and then when I saw it pull back again, I was like, okay. When it pulled back again, that tells me it wants to retrace deeper. So we should probably wait a little bit. Usually I'll enter at the second fair value gap behind that change of character. So like if there's like a second candle from that last change of character candle, I'll enter there. Since there's only one, I did 50%. Perfect. So a pullback went up, pulled back again, and then it just took off. And then usually my TP is about 250. But you know, of course, we want to be mindful of levels. So since this one was already tapped, you know, I could have went here, you know, or here for that TP. So it hit. Beautiful, beautiful session, beautiful trade. I'll go over some more here soon. Just wanted to give some quick insight on this setup that I took, and because it was so clear to me, I just wanted to get that on tape. I will start live trading soon, so keep an eye out for that. I'll probably be live trading. Well, we'll see. It might be across platforms. We'll probably do YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. We'll see. But yeah, so thanks for tuning in. I got some more on the way. Stay patient, follow the process, and you'll get to profits. All right, I'm out.